Hey guys,
Howdy.
what's up? My name's Christine.
I'm Mo.
And this is the Roomies Digest. In today's video, we are participating in a tag.
Yes, we're doing the Sour Book Tag. So we are ranking books or recommending books. Well, it's kind of like there are books based off all
These songs.
Olivia Rodrigo's masterpieces.
Okay?
Yes. Each song is a masterpiece.
And we were tagged in this by
Sam_Youngs_books.
Yes.
On Instagram. So yeah, we're really excited to jump right in.
Yeah. Bum, bum,
Da 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 da
bum, bum.
da. Alright, so the first song we got is Brutal. And that is
A fave bookish bad boy.
Of course, y'all know I had to go for the OG billionaire baddie himself, Christian Grey. And also, I picked Enan from Children of Blood and Bone, but really, I immediately was like,
Mr. Grey will see you now. He is a bad boy. He is a bad boy. This question gave me like a little bit of trouble because I was like, all the bad boys that like we think are bad are actually soft boys when they get in a relationship. So my favorite true to the bone bad boy is Cardan from The Cruel Prince, because you know, he be getting in that relationship, but he still be mean. Like, he's still a mean guy. But
that laugh just then.
It's just like, I love him so much. He's misunderstood. Okay. He really, truly is. So yeah, it's Cardan. And then if we want like a soft boy, bad boy, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like bad, but only because he has to be. Then we're going to go with Dara from City of Brass.
Okay. Next, we got Traitor.
Which is a book you only read out of spite, knowing that you would hate it.
Mine was Pride and Prejudice. I'm sorry, Christine.
It's okay. You're not a classics gal.
I mean, I like classics. I just don't like every classic. And maybe I just don't like classic romance. That's not true, because I like some Jane Austen. I don't know what it is about Pride and Prejudice. I know if I keep talking, just digging the hole deeper. So I'm going to be quiet.
Mine is A Crown of Gilded Bones.
Dang.
Yeah.
Next, we got Driver's License. You know, the one that started it all.
We love it. We stand it. And this is a book that makes you feel free.
And this was hard for me to pick, but I went with Beach Read. It's my most recent 5-star contemporary romance read. Actually, that's not true, but it's one of my favorites. And I just liked how I felt at the end of that. I don't know if it's free, but I just felt content. So that's the book I picked. I hope that makes sense.
I think it does, yeah. And as we're talking about this, I had one book in mind, but as we said at the prompt, another book came to mind. So I'm actually going to switch my response and say The Simple Wild. The Simple Wild makes me feel free. I love that book so much.
It's a good book.
And it's just like a romance. Like, you have the little adventure aspect because she's going to Alaska. Like, you just feel wild and free. And yeah, that's how I felt when I read it. So that's going to be my official answer.
All right. 1 step forward, 3 steps back.
Which is your favorite book couple that went through way too much.
And who did you pick for that one?
For this one, I picked Claire and Jamie from the Outlander series.
Yeah. I never even read those books, and I know that is the only answer for this question.
Yeah, dude. They literally have gone through so much. Not just time, space, you know, the continuum, but like they have gone through battles, wars, sickness and health. Like, they really, children.
That really
and
is the only answer. My answer pales in comparison.
It's an epic tale. So
well, I picked, you know, our lovely fellas from Red, White, and Royal Blue. They just, you know, they have to live their life in the public eye, and I don't think that is fair. So I'm not going to give too many details.
Yeah, you have to read it.
But I think for those who have read it, some things happened that didn't need to happen, you know?
Ooh, is it one of those like secondhand embarrassment things?
I won't be saying.
That stinks. That happens. Anyway, okay.
Deja Vu is next.
One book you can't stop rereading.
Or singing. Do you get deja vu when it's with you? Okay, I'll be quiet.
Yeah, that's a good one. What's a book you can't stop rereading?
Well, I went back to my childhood because I don't reread books a lot. So
yeah.
So I really had to remember. It was like, what did I read?
Is this a Meg Cabot book?
I was gonna do Meg Cabot, but I was like, I didn't even really reread. I did reread her books, but it weren't often. Like, I had to be in a mood.
Yeah, you never reread. What was it?
It's really random, but it's one of my favorite books. It's called Esperanza Rising.
That is so not random.
Did you like that book?
Yeah. I think I used to own it.
But
that might have been on like our school curriculum now that I think about it for like the state.
I got it from the like Scholastic Book
Fair. Yeah. Wow.
But yeah,
Throwback.
It was about a girl. I think she lost her father, was like murdered, and then her mom had to like move to California because a lot of things crazy was happening at the homestead. And it's just about her, you know, trying to grow up, be a little preteen and all that. And I really felt that.
For this one, you know, it's also going to be a book that, you know, I read pretty young. I've got the Mediator series down for this answer.
That's a good answer.
I have reread that series so many times. It was one of my favorites growing up. And now that I think about it, there are a lot of series like that I actually have read. Another one is the Sweep series.
I was gonna say I was gonna say Sweep, but then I realized I think I still am a book behind, even though I don't think I am anymore. But I think it's still am. Anyway.
Yeah, it's the Sweep series by Kate Tiernan. I own all those books. I've owned them for forever. I've read them multiple times. Some about the Wicca, like in the realm of, you know, real life. It's just fun.
So the next song is Good For You,
which is an overhyped book that you didn't like.
I don't want to keep I'm not bashing this book.
Oh man, we already know.
Because I did enjoy ACOTAR a lot. And you know I love Lucian. But again, ACOMAF did not give me what y'all said it was supposed to give. And that's where I will keep my lips to.
Mine, you know, I could go back to the book that I keep ragging on, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit and talk about Kingdom of the Wicked. Yeah, I had high hopes for this one, mainly because of the Fairy Loot fan art, and that's on me, you know. I'm a sucker for some good fan art. The main character, like, I really just thought it was going to be different than what it was. And now that I think about it, the main character in Kingdom of the Wicked does a lot of what the main character in Crown of Gilded Bones does, asks a lot of questions to push the plot, and I realize, you know, there are other ways you could do that, so.
We've got Enough For You as our next.
That is our OG series that you have read. And ballad. Yeah, there's a whole album. Ballad album. An OG series that you have moved on from. For me, this is the Thief series by Megan Whalen Turner. It was like Six of Crows before Six of Crows was Six of Crows, okay? It's about a thief who works for this queen, and he's on this impossible journey. He has to go steal something from somewhere for the queen, and there's like a lot of political intrigue. There's a little bit of love in there. And yeah, it's a really good series. It's pretty good.
Technically, I haven't actually read Midnight Sun or the gender flipped one where they're like, it's like the one with the green apple.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on the name.
What is that one called?
I forgot. I'm really gonna bother me.
It's like
it's not gonna come to me.
The gender flipped one, that's like a whole
I wanna read that one, so I'm like, I technically am I even done with it?
Like, what did you even do with that stuff?
But I'm kind of done with Twilight. Like I don't think I've ever picked that back up to be reread. And because it's similar in story plot, 50 Shades of Grey, so I won't be reading those ever again, but they were fun for a moment, you know.
50 Shades,
like for the culture. Jamie Dornan on
one.
Screen. Anyway, those are my two series I'm pretty much done with. Happier is our next song.
Okay, this is the book with the worst book hangover.
This was hard for me because I literally read my books, I know, in one sitting. Like, I'm just kind of always reading in the middle of the night, so I didn't know what to put for this, but I just did it with like my reaction while reading, right? That's a good decision, right? Mm-hmm. So I picked Wild at Heart because I was pacing the halls for some moments there. I was really concerned for some characters.
Mine was Crooked Kingdom. If you guys have read the second book in the Six of Crows duology, if you know, you know. And also the second book in another trilogy that I put down for this was Golden Sun, which is the second book in the Red Rising trilogy. I had such a book hangover over that. I was like, oh my god, what's happening? I can't comprehend.
Yeah.
So
Jealousy.
Is a favorite bookish world.
I couldn't figure anyone out for this because I have no desire to live in a fantasy world. Like, I truly was like, do I want to? I was like, maybe Ninth House. But then I was like, no. I was like, maybe Legendborn. And I was like, I mean, that's just going back home at that point, you know? Then I finally settled on the setting of the wedding date, so I could too have a hot pediatric surgeon in love with me.
I also thought too deep into this one, as you did, apparently. I was like, I really don't want to live in any of these worlds. I'm so sorry. But, like, the thing is, if I have to live in these fantasy worlds, I won't be the main characters because they're already written about the main characters. So I would be the side girl watching the love happen. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I just, like, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I would not want to live here. I'm so sorry. But which ones do I think are super interesting and super good? Red Rising, for sure. That whole world.
What?
I don't want to live there. I just said
that. Okay.
I don't want to live there. But if I did live there, y'all best believe I'd be up in that competition acting like a psycho. I would be Severo, okay? And then the other one that I think I could live in this one, and I would maybe enjoy, would be the Daughter of Smoke and Bone world. Because there's technically like 3 worlds in that one. Mm-hmm. The main character has such a fun like ability, how she can create things without going too far into it. So I think that would be cool. That could be a human thing that I could do. I could be that, you know, and I could fly, which would be fun for me.
Favorite crime?
A book you ditched your social life to read.
This will be shocking for you guys to hear, but it was Divergent for me. I read Divergent and Insurgent in like a Friday night. And then I was like that also might be my one book hangover.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that. So I'm changing my answer. But yeah, and I remember texting Christine and she was like, don't read the 3rd book. And I was like, huh?
I know, I hate that.
And so then I never read it. But
maybe you should as an adult. Maybe you would enjoy it now.
No, I hold that badge proudly. I was spared. And I don't think I need to go through it if I don't have to. I'm going to add that as a series I'm done with.
It's just like, once she did that to me, I could never trust her again, you know?
Yeah, I have no regrets with that one. What about you?
Mine is going to be A Court of Silver Flames. Big shock, you know?
Yeah, big shock.
I honestly talked to no one except for Monique, and that was when I was squealing so badly, you know?
Yeah, she really was sitting for probably 5 hours in the living room, 5 hours in her room, and then like 2 hours the next day, because I guess she decided to sleep and be normal, but I don't even think she really did. I think she dreamed about them.
I did nothing. No work, no.
You took a break
nothing.
To feed Sherman.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Hope You're Okay.
This is a book you regret DNFing or unhauling. And my answer for this is I have no regrets, you know?
Regrets?
Mm-hmm. It's true. I don't think there's one, and granted my DNF list is not long, but like once I kind of decide, that's kind of how I am. Once I decide, make a decision, I pretty much stick with it. You can't really convince me unless like there's an egregious crime or something that's happened. So
yeah, I went a different approach with this one.
Okay.
Because I truly hope that my books are okay. I can't find
You're counting all of those as unhauls?
No, I just can't find them. I'm really genuinely hoping they're okay wherever they are, but I have somehow misplaced my entire collection. Not my entire collection, but the majority of the books I've had my whole life are misplaced.
Yeah, we've talked about this on this channel before.
And so I am filled with regret. Like, why didn't I just leave them in my room? Because I didn't have a place for them at the time. So I was like, I'll put them somewhere. But where?
I don't know, dude. I don't know where that tub is. I feel like it's in our garage, but
I'm gonna find it. But
we just need to do a like house cleaning sometime and just like really deep dive and try and find them.
That garage. All my books got Esperanza Rising, Giver, and Gathering Blue. I love that series. Anyway, that is my regret. And I think that is the album. Olivia,
you really popped off.
You really gave us a masterpiece. I've already said that. But thank you to Sam for tagging us. Let us know in the comments if you have any answers to these tags,
or what your favorite song off of Olivia's new album is.
And I think we have to tag people, don't we?
Yeah, I think we do.
Let's do Carol.
Yes, Carol for sure.
She would love this. Yes, Carol.
She would love this.
Hailey.
Hailey would love this.
Should we do Jess too?
Yeah, Jess for
Okay.
sure. Oh yeah, we haven't been saying channel names, have we?
Yeah, not really.
Carol T _ reads.
Yes.
Hailey from Hailey Hughes.
Yes.
Jess from Books Past Bedtime. I think
Yes.
Manda from Ginger Snapped Reads.
Yes.
I want to tag Yasmin from Yasmin Be Reading.
Love it. Let's do Mollie. Feel like that would be fun.
Mind of Mollie.
Yes.
Okay.
Switching it up, and I'm going to do Joann from Joannotations. And one more.
Yeah, I'll think of one more. I'll think of the Bookish Potatoes.
Let's do Mayor too.
Yeah, and
Alright.
why not Nicole? Nicol.
Nicol.
From Nicol Reads.
All right, that's like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I was
8.
about to tag 20 other people. All right, guys, those are our tags. Those are our answers to this beautiful, amazing, original tag from Sam Young's Books. _ in between all those words.
The summer book tag.
Yes, the book tag of the summer. Like, this is Chef's Kiss. How many times can we say it? So yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like for us. Comment down below what your favorite question, your answer to your question, or what your favorite song on the new album is. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to support me and Monique on this channel, and turn on that notification bell if you don't want to miss another video from us. And until our next video, we'll see you guys next time.
Do you get deja vu when we went?
You